This is not Dubai. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at is Huacachina, the only truly natural oasis in South America. A real lake surrounded by sand dunes the size of buildings, sitting in the middle of the Peruvian desert. Now I know what you're thinking. How does this exist? I had the same question, and I still don't fully understand it. But here we are. This place is 5 hours south of Lima. Most people fly to Peru for Machu Picchu. I get it. But ladies and gents, I think they're missing out on something special.
Okay.
And we had exactly 1 day to find out. Let's get the ball rolling.
Welcome to Peru!
Now, the first question is how to get there. And the answer is very simple. You basically fly into Lima and then you take a bus to Ica. But in the real world, things don't usually work the way you want them to. When we flew into Lima, we had no idea that Huacachina existed. And mind you, we didn't have the budget for it. But after walking in Miraflores for a little bit, we got an offer that we couldn't refuse to this mystery place. But the condition was to be there at 4 a.m. in the morning. So we hopped on an Uber to the Airbnb and we slept it off. And by 4 a.m., we were up and ready for the journey.
We're waiting for the bus. It's supposed to be coming soon.
Alright, Huacachina, baby.
In this store, we are going to taste a typical chocolate here. The name is Chocoteja. The Chocoteja.
And in no time, this $70 journey was starting to look up. A trip to Ica generally costs anything from $20 to $25, and it takes about 4 to 5 hours.
We can understand part of the life of this culture. Believe this god is flying.
But with a reasonable tour company, you can definitely explore more.
Alright, and this way we're heading towards the restaurant he promised.
Ladies and gents, this is Ica. It's super raw, dusty, and honestly, just completely chaotic.
Las gorras para el desierto, lleven sus gorras en el desierto, las gorras, los lentes, las gorras.
My first few steps felt a bit rougher on the edges. I genuinely had no idea what I signed up for. My only saving grace at that moment was our tour guide's promise. A nice place to eat.
Earthy and rich. And the noodles are al dente.
And a glass of wine to take the edge off. Not only was the food incredible, but the restaurant threw in a full wine tasting session. All that initial stress completely melted away.
Como hermanitas. Cheers. So that means I pray to God and the blessed souls that my wife and my lover love each other like little sisters. But don't take it into that one more time.
Look my Pisco. Oh, chill. Oh, this is amazing.
You're gonna dedicate this toast to forget the stress, okay? Levante su copita, raise your cups, y van a decir conmigo, repetir, si tengo estrés.
Si tengo estrés,
Me tomo 3.
me tomo 3.
Si no hay remedio,
Si no hay remedio,
me chupo
me chupo
1,5 litros.
It's hot. It's not like Lima. Not even close. Are you behind me? Checking the tire. Maybe the tire spot. Something's wrong with this one. We're gonna have to change it. We got the bandanas for $5 basically. No. How much was it? Was it 5 or 15? 5 each, $5, right?
Ladies and gents, I took 3, and somehow I ended up in a buggy, in a mask, about to go down a 60-foot sand dune.
I feel like I'm in Holy.
Ok, vamos a bajar para tomar foto, ¿ya?
We get off?
Ah, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, señor. Hasta mañana.
Vamos a tomar la parte de arriba, 10 minutos, ¿ya?
Okay. Día bonito?
10
Only time?
minutos picture, ¿ya?
Holy moly, that was something. That was crazy, eh? That was crazy. But she didn't need the bandana, to be honest. I think it was oversold. Holy moly. Do I need to go to the gym to climb these steps?
Okay, to return. You have 12 minutes to return. Let's go, let's go.
That's crazy. Look, that's the oasis.
Just do an aerial shot like this.
You don't need. That's crazy. Oh. Do whatever you want.
Is it filming? Yeah.
I can try to fly it here, but I don't know. Huh? Of course, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Peru. Are we gonna welcome to Peru? You guys are gonna scream.
Okay.
We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and you're gonna scream.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Peru! Woo! We need more energy. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, one more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Peru! Woo! There you go. Look how tough it is to go down, actually.
Disculpa, ¿puedes tomar una foto, por favor?
Sure.
Gracias.
There you go.
Thank you.
De nada. How are we gonna do it now?
Just wing it. I'll start.
We're high enough in elevation, you don't need to fly the drone, to be honest. That's beautiful, actually. I never thought of going to the sand dunes before, but this kind of makes sense why they made it into such an attraction. Oh, you're at the top. There you go. Mad Max, eh?
Open legs, open legs, open legs. ¡Avanza!
¡Cuidado, más de ahí, por favor!
¡Avance, por favor!
Not bad.
¿Más? Chul, abajo.
Like this?
Sí, sí,
Like-
así, ¿ya?
Okay, okay.
Okay, cause I airball inside the ball.
Okay.
Ahí, ¿ya? Okay?
Okay.
Ya. Adiós.
Okay, gracias. Holy sh! That was scary. That was freaking scary. Oh, shit. Oh. I always bring them. The right pant for the right occasion. What's poppin', yo? He said, "Sí, no problema. Open your legs."
It's not bad. I went farther than you.
He told me open your legs. I was scared for the camera. That's an experience and a half, guys.
You're passing his boat.
Muchas gracias. Oh, I only cleaned my pants.
Literally.
Mad Max, guys, Mad Max. You know Mad Max? Yeah. Okay, same. Never been more scared. Longest 10 minutes of my life. Muchas gracias. How was your experience, people?
So good.
It was good?
Yeah, very
Did you guys have a good time?
Yeah.
Especially when he turns and then you see the Dune underneath you, and then you're like, it's either they're crazy or they're very skilled.
I think crazy.
Crazy, right? Because you can't have that much skill, right?
He had his like camera at the front videoing us all in the buggy,
Yeah.
and I just knew every time he was going to do something mad because he pressed record.
Oh, really?
yeah. I was watching him and he's like, right, there's a dick coming.
Not only does Huacachina offer high-intense activities, but it also offers a peaceful getaway. Check this out, you can actually rent a place right on the oasis, looking at the oasis view. I pulled up a few listings for you to see, and honestly the price is not that bad. And here is the part that Dubai can't match: the nightlife. Bars here actually feel like bars, real people, and on a real oasis. Ladies and gentlemen, I came for the buggies. I didn't expect to fall in love with the quiet version of this place too. But Huacachina was only day one. 2 hours south, there is a coastline that has absolutely nothing to do with sand dunes and everything to do with the penguins and sea lions. Let's head to Paracas.
They charged me $1 to go to the washroom, and they gave me this. Good luck.
Bear in mind, this trip is actually included in your package as you go to Huacachina, and it is your first stopover.
Que es el dulce de leche. Estos se llaman chocotejas.
Y estos son cremitas de pisco, parecido al Bailey.
Cremita de Pisco.
Tipo el Bailey, parecido al Bailey. De chirimoya.
Oh, okay. Alcohol? 12? 1, 2, 4, 6. It's pretty good actually. They told us you can drink in, on the boat.
27.
Enjoy it. Nobody drinks here, nobody smokes. I don't know what's happening. So I guess because they know that we came with a group, the prices are a little higher than usual. They charged him $20 for this, and for mine was 18. It's worth it. It's once in a lifetime. All right, boys and girls, we are heading to see the sea lions.
Nobody actually knows why this was carved into the mountain. One theory says it lines up with the Nazca lines, but even though the guides just shrug. When you think of penguins, you probably think of Antarctica. But here in Paracas, you'll spot Humboldt penguins. They've adapted to survive along South America's arid desert coastline. You can see them year-round on a boat tour out to the Balestas Islands, waddling along the rocks right alongside sea lions. Pro tip, book an early morning boat tour, usually starting at 8 a.m. The seas are calmer and the penguins and the sea lions are much more active on the rocks before the wind picks up.
I don't know if you guys saw, but that was one sea lion. Hopefully we get to another spot where there's more, but let's see. I'm gonna tell you if this trip is worth it or not. She said something about January to March. So a lot of people come to Peru during their summer, and their summer is the opposite of our summer in the north area. In here, it starts from December to March, let's say, right? So, come here from January to March to watch the sea lions in full scale. We still at least saw a couple, and it was worth it, worth every penny. However, if you come here and you see a bunch and you swim with them, you'll have a good time. Come during the summer, friends. I don't know what to call you, just come during the summer. This is one of the most underrated countries I've ever seen, and you should check it out.
This whole trip actually started in Lima. I haven't cut that footage yet, but it's coming, so subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Peru's underrated. I'll see you there.